Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 31st of May 2021, and it's a Monday and I'm just coming down from the high of the 29th of May big London march that I attended and reported on. And I noticed that the first video I put up about that has just gone absolutely insane views wise, and yeah, far greater number of views than I normally get on my videos. So thanks for everybody watching and all your kind comments. I've had sort of messages of support from all over the world: India, the USA, Germany, Australia, Belgium, and all across the UK, of course, as well. And yeah, it's just so nice to have that kind of viewership and kind comments. So thank you again for that. Although I do find it highly bizarre, and it just shows you the bizarre world we live in when an electrician from West Sussex has to do this kind of reporting and journalism because the mainstream media refused to do so on these protest marches. I noticed that once again it's been virtual radio silence from the mainstream media, apart from some negative commentary. I think there might have been just a little bit of scuffle somewhere that they reported on, of course, and made a big thing of. Totally unrepresentative of what really went on. It is just such a happy, joyous event with like-minded people, and I'm really proud and privileged to attend and march along with people who think along the same lines as I do. So yeah, still buzzing really, even though it's been 2 days. Now, I've noticed from a couple of channels that I watch, Carl Vernon and Lee from Veritas Vincit, that apparently the whole idea of the big V passports has been scrapped or will be scrapped. And I'm just wondering if that's because apparently they've done the same thing in Israel. And I just think whatever the reason for it, you can bet your life that it's not because they want to scrap it, it's because no doubt they've either A, had huge pushback on it, or B, just found it to be impractical. But it is a step in the right direction and I welcome it, but there is a lot more to be done. We need to get rid of any further kind of talk of future lockdowns or not easing the restrictions on the 21st of June, because if they go back on that, they're going to find that the numbers are going to be huge. What we've had so far will pale into insignificance, I'm sure. So just one other item of news. I've been following this thing called the GreatER reset. Not the Great Reset, not the evil one from the World Economic Forum, but the GreatER reset. You can find them at greaterreset.org. And they've been doing this event over the last week, Monday to Friday of last week. I've only got up to day 3 of reviewing it, because each day's video is about 4 hours long, so it takes some going through. And day 3, that they call the counter economy, they're all about, the GreatER reset is all about kind of getting away from the whole mainstream and the censorship of social media and big tech and the general BS of big corporations and government and media, and just getting away and forming our own sort of intentional communities, which I know for most of us is impractical. And I suppose the ideal scenario would be to take yourself off to the middle of nowhere and set up a community of people and just live a kind of completely separate life to mainstream society. Obviously that's highly impractical for me and probably for you as well, but they do go on about, they do recognise that, and they do talk about some steps you can take to still divorce yourself from mainstream society in small steps or small incremental steps. And so they've got a few speakers on day 3 with some good ideas on that. And then the rest of day 3, they show this kind of documentary that the Greater Reset people have made. And I think apparently it's going to be 16 episodes, all about 25 minutes long. But they've got 4 of them uploaded already, and I actually watched them as part of the day 3 thing. But you can catch them on, it's called the Pyramid of Power.net. So if you just obviously go there, the Pyramid of Power.net, you can see these first 4 episodes of this documentary. And it talks about why you might want to divorce yourself from mainstream society. The first one's all about education, second one media, third one big tech, and the fourth one is all about Hollywood. And I suppose there's going to be many more, but basically the documentary goes on about how all of those things have been corrupted and steps that you could take to get yourself away from them, basically. So it's well worth a watch, highly educational, and it really does tell you what's what with these things. And also importantly, it's quite, well, it's not in your face, it's quite sort of nice, gentle viewing. And it's something that you can share, because if you're watching my channel, you probably share the views and know about a lot of the stuff anyway that they're talking about, although it will crystallize it in your mind for you. But because they are quite gentle, it's things that you can share with people who might not quite share the same views as us. But anyway, that's the Greater Reset Day 3, and that's my weekend really. So back to work tomorrow. As I say, still buzzing from the march on Saturday in London, and even though they are talking about these sort of VE passports not happening, I'm still going to be attending these marches all summer long, or as long as it takes until this BS is totally finished. Not just the passports, but everything. And even then I'll probably be sort of carrying on with other things as well that need addressing in today's world. But I'll leave it there. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.